joined by LRL Leroy as co-coms here. Say hi.
Hello.
And if you could just talk then a while, get stuff organised.
Yep. We're here for round 2 of this 3D championship. I believe it is LRL leading because they did get a full podium last week, so it's more than likely so that they're leading. But unfortunately, Nexxus looks has dropped out, but more likely than it. But he's not with us at the moment, so.
Right, I'm back. I'm just making sure settings are right. Okay, yeah, it should all be working. Alright, everything's working. And there he is, he's back in. So we have some changes, changes for the LRL lineup. Jordan stays, we do not see Ginger show up today. He was quite busy. Terror Racer though will fill in his place, with also R. Kelly. After a good result last race, he will take another seat this week. You also have Tom, who's racing this week. Jerry, that's one of our new drivers as well, and Fruitful. So he's another one of the LRL boys. But there is the grid for at least LRL, but I cannot say their names as fast, but we will say them from again.
There is only one change for Nexxus from last week. Looks for me. If you guys haven't on Twitter, you know I am an efficient LRL driver. Happy to be. But anyway. So, yeah, so Lux is on a replacement. So, and then first of TNR are the same one. Yes, I believe TNR haven't changed. And if you're wondering why TNR is extra and TNR, to be honest, in spectator, they're the only Norwegian broadcast, so any of you guys not know, you can check them out if you want. You could see various different strategies. Some people could start on supers, on ultras, maybe even on hypers, but most of these guys will probably go on ultras.
Definitely the strategies are quite mixed, well, should be quite mixed today.
Yep. Ooh, F1.
That's a big one. That's a big one.
And I have no clue who's good in the wet around here. I know Jordan is pretty good in the wet.
I know Tom is, Tom likes it to be in the wet. Tom stands out in the wet.
Tom, yes, I know it. Tom, I've raced with Tom in the wet. He's more ridiculous.
Don't know, I feel like Zexter's one of them people that might stand out as well in the wet.
Well, you know. Is Zexter's up there doing the Norwegian commentary, isn't
Oh yeah, Zex is not racing. You remember that?
I mean, if he was racing, it would be uneven. TNR would have 7, and the rest would have 6. So, who's coming out with that? I don't know. I think we'll see a few DNFs, especially into the bonus again, and the wet people will probably get called out for them.
It's alright.
So anyway, yeah, so as I said, people will probably get caught out in that. I mean, some people will probably get caught out on the chicane because wet v dry. There's a quite a difference in braking. So lots of people slide on the exit, maybe over K9, you know what? 4 drivers up the track, 2 Nexxus boys, and no LRL yet on the track, but we'll wait until that happens. Let's run I'm running more with TNR on, as he will be the first person to start off in this wet condition.
Right, I was just tweeting out, and that is everything started now. Should be, if I click on that link, I go to my stream. Just making sure everything's working, guys. And yes, it is. In Canada, always puts on a good show.
Especially here, always going to start as well. in this server. Let's see what we can do. Get a beautiful input on one of y'all. The breaking, scenes. There's the computer on there, so I should have been down.
I'm just looking at clone right now. Right, and sound's working, comments are up, bang. We are away. Full time now. So this is the first official stream on LRL TV, our new channel. Decided to make this, just felt it would be a bit more organised. That's where you get all our stuff instead of having to jump between channels and stuff. Be a lot easier.
Like I said, you want to go check out the TNR and the region off. I'm not sure what
Is it, I think, is Aspect on a lap here?
that's it,
No.
I'm pretty sure it'll be the first job that I represent this time because I want to just the one I get. I'm sure they know.
Who do you think will top out the timings today?
I think Palmer goes towards me as Owen goes faster.
So it can Aspect do 118.2 on the intermediates, so tops out the session. Never getting it at 118.6. Clone beating his teammate. Now the LRL boys out in the set time yet. As Jarry's actually coming to set his time, but he's lost it in the final chicane. It's not going to help him up. It looks like he locked up his back tires, but his time is ruined anyways. Nexxus Lux as well. Is Nexxus Lux a new driver?
No, he's doing Nexxus like a few days ago, so he's one of them.
Right, well, coming in that papaya orange McLaren, what can it be? Doesn't. But it would have been a pole. Would have been pole. Leroy. Wait, I'm answering a question. Sorry, continue.
We have LRL
Five people viewing at the moment.
What can you do?
On the Merc, it's gonna be a 117.9.
Good luck for him. You have TNR.
As going to Thomas, it's on a lap. Leroy, can you turn your mic volume up? Yeah, that should be. Just like put it to max if you can.
If I put it to max, you'll start hearing echoes and stuff.
No, you shouldn't hear echoes if you put your microphone volume up.
No, I just haven't hit my mic.
Alright. Well, Tom's still sitting in the bits. Fruitful, can he set his other lap now? It's gonna cross the line, it's gonna be another valid. Oh, Jarry almost put in well. RK, surprising one there. But showing people that he's here to show his pace. Aspect coming out again.
My throat was gone. I was breathing so hard earlier. I ran 2 kilometers today. I'm tired out.
TNR Thomas on a lap. It looks like he's been on the tires for 2 laps. But inters with the inter tires, it's quite good to go out, put a bit more fuel on, and go out for a few laps on them. The tire gets a lot more rubber on it.
Yeah, just mainly get used to something, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Because, I mean, if you're not used to the trunk, you're more than likely going to bring it in the way. Walking through for days on a good lap, I believe. Oh my, I'm losing it. Everything. That will cost me now all the way down the straight. That's one thing. If you get a bad traction out of the chicane, it's gonna cost. No, the hairpin's gonna cost you all the way until you're braking with the bad chicane, which he is now. Also,
Well,
very
fruitful.
smooth in the time.
Get it here. It's 1:17.4.
Yes.
Tops out the session. But never looks to be on a lap here. Got it in overtake mode. Gonna come up to the chicane here. The Renault looks really fast. Sets nice lines, keeping it calm. Good exit.
Yeah, good exit, but he's on the glass in a minute.
It's not gonna help him too much, but he doesn't improve.
Jordan is back off. Oh, even the LRL team is just missing if you want. LRL Terror Racer on off. What can you do?
Terror Racers.
LRL Yari.
Is Clone on a lap here? Yes, he is.
I'm gonna let him go with Yari round the front of him. Good exit. This will be a good lap.
So
Cross line.
117.8. So LRL boys top in the top 4 at the moment.
Yeah, but we still haven't seen the likes of Iceman come out, and I'm not sure if only just have to represent the teams.
And now if it is a dry race, do you think people will be just using their dry setups to, or like, do you think they'll alter it just so they can maybe get better times here just a bit, or do you think they're just going to keep it standard? As our case, that's another fast lap, finding very good pace.
The only track I do that around is Monaco. Any other track I only draw secondary like a race. But I mean, because if Monaco, you probably wouldn't even lose that much time. I mean, you wouldn't have a problem, but it's Monaco after all. Yeah, I believe we have.
As Thomas almost got in the way of Frankie.
You haven't seen Tom come out yet. Aspect of that cross the line, he does improve it when not improve the position.
I mean, also Iceman hasn't come out yet. So Tom and Iceman yet to come out.
LRL Yari on off yet again. What can you do in the horse in there? It's like a good exit. It's a very good chicane for me. What can you do? He comes across the line, not choosing the shorter route, but he improves. But still stays safe. TNR Thomas, I believe.
Don't know if we missed that, but Jerry is on P3. Did we get that? Yeah, I think we did.
I'm pretty sure this is right now. Frankie on off now. What can he do in the red bull?
Frankie down there.
Is that his Nexxus teammate ahead, or is that another car?
Quite a long toll. No, it's Virus. So it's not one of his Nexxus teammates. Might actually hold him up here. Could that have been a valid lap? Still gets a big toe up the straight though. And moves up to P10.
He got up, as you see LT coming out. I know Funky could probably do better with getting held up for. As we do have OK on the lap again. He's been out 5 laps from them tires.
Well, that's why I was saying the evolution of the tires usually help, especially on intermediate tires.
Yeah, I mean,
because they just stick to the track a lot better. They get used to it, I guess, in a way.
yeah.
And you always, I mean, I've always seen that with more pace coming out of them on longer stints.
Yeah. There's a yellow flag, I don't know, but I think you're finally seeing Iceman and Tom coming out on that.
It looks like Fruitful Coot here is actually going to give R. Kelly maybe a bit of a toe. No, it doesn't actually look like it.
No, they both. No, Fruitful's not going to Kelly is.
But it looks like the Renault's maybe waiting up for.
Fruitful, be careful. Fruitful, be careful. It's just going to doesn't hold his team out. Watch out, good run from the team. Oh, where's your cane? What can you do? This will be another fastest lap. A 1:17.0.
R. Kelly finding some very good times here.
Cheers. Yeah. Right there, those P4s. What's the LRL going? Nibiru on a lot more, I think. Yeah, Nibiru is on a lot. There's not a starting.
We're yet to see anybody. Well, I mean, it is.
There's people off in terms of Virus.
I think he was getting out of the way.
Nexxus, well, I mean, it's a very...
Traffic is very bad at the moment, actually. Very bad.
I don't know what the word you use to say, I mean, like, I'm going off track, I don't know what the word you use.
So I'm going to keep an eye on Tom here.
Yes, I'll give the say keeping on Tom Alonso.
Because he has the man in the way. I mean, that's what a lot of people know him as. He's very good in the way. It's setups especially, everybody likes him. Very stable but very quick at the same time. So what can he set round here? We'll just have to see as he comes over the small crester.
This will be his first hop. This will be his first hopping. And sorry if my throat goes out in this video. I've been breathing heavily all day after running through the so.
But here he comes. Oh, that might have been valid, but probably not. Coming up to the lane. Is it going to be... No, it won't be pole. But first lap on the tyres, and it looks like he will continue.
Jago's coming up now. What can you do in the Mercedes? How do you improve? Can you go ahead of TNR, JB, and maybe make it an LRL top 5, which would be very impressive.
TNR Pender is so high.
Oh, moving it out of the final corner.
Iceman on his lap now. What can he set coming into the finals again?
P4, which makes it an LRL top 5. Here comes Iceman. Must be the best lap, but Iceman is meant to be very quick around here in the drawing. Not as much so in the wet, I believe, but in the drawing he can challenge quite a few people in this group.
Just can Terror Racer maybe make that top 6 for LRL, I guess. Well, that'll be what he wants. But Iceman not really getting the time that probably he was looking for. But he is going on another one here. So is Tom. No, he's not. He's in none now. Frivokut on his out lap. Never not on a lap. A lot of people out there, but it looks like Clone is on his lap. Can he improve and maybe split the LRL boys up the top? No, he can't.
No, he's only starting, you know. You're getting a bit too excited too early with that.
I mean, I just want to see someone split the top guys up.
Oh, top 5? That's an expected. So please call that will talk over. Who's that? I don't know who went up. 15. No, that was okay. That's an Iceman in the half again. What can you do? Can you improve on that time? And just maybe get up a bit for the team.
Can Terror Racer improve? Coming for the final corner. And Force India coming out to the lane. I see now Williams up there, but doesn't. Oh no, does improve by 31 thousandths of a second.
Yeah, Thomas on that.
What about Aspect?
It's getting hard to keep up with everyone, so it's doesn't get Aspect either.
Improves by 10, but doesn't improve his possession.
Fruit for 1.5. Maybe. Can I mean, what? Obviously, he wants to qualify high, but I mean, he's just trying to do the best for his team and show what he can do. Yes, that's a very good excellent of this thing. I'm not losing like he did before. I'm pretty sure it was his best one before this, so. I think you know. Into the final corner. A good exit. That could be invalid. I don't know, is it invalid? Will we see him get into the 16s? No. He didn't improve, okay.
People yet to get in the 16. It's Jarry's cutting the corners. Needs to. Well, thinks he can't make it. Maybe.
Yeah, Jarry, but he won't make it, I think.
Or maybe he doesn't have enough fuel. Maybe that's his problem.
Still waiting on Jordan to come out. Again, so go for his one. Who's that? Who moved up? Someone moved up. I don't know. Oh, Iceman 111. Not bad.
RK, can he improve?
I mean, I was already on pole with my 310, which is very good.
Tom has a lot. I mean, do you think Jarry will be able to make it round here?
Yeah.
When he's Jarry, I mean, he's just went into the pits there. It's gonna have to be quick. Yeah.
Jordan might have to make it quick, but I think Jordan will make it. Jordan's gonna go. He always leaves it late to come out. He leaves it like we're talking seconds. Can he improve on his lap? Maybe get into the 16 to 17 so far this evening. Thank you all for tuning in, by the way. Watching basically teams, watching some very, hopefully we see entertaining racing.
We have 6 people watching currently. Tell us who you are in the chats, get a conversation going, and give us who you think will win in today's race.
I wouldn't be surprised if most of it's LRL, because LRL, would you say dominating?
Maybe, Nexxus do have, I was hearing from Nexxus Aspect himself.
Speaking of last week, cross the line, no, you've got Brave and and you have Nexxus crawling a lot. What can he do in the running? Can he move up? He's on the outside top 10. I know him, he wants to top 3. He wants to maybe challenge somebody on the road. Is it in the LRL? All LRL top 6 at the moment. All the LRL goes in. What can Colin do? Can he stop that? He goes P8, not a bad lap. As Jordan has just about made it, but I don't know if he's going to go down at the moment. I saw his Tom.
Nice man retires.
For 2, cross the line. Oh, he just missed it out on pole.
But can Tom maybe get it? But let's look. Who is furthest down the track here? It looks like Thomas doesn't improve. Pinned. No, he doesn't improve. Looks like Aspect. Nope, he's finished.
We have TNR, Hagen or Tower races out, but at the moment, I'm pretty sure it will stay there. I'm pretty sure we have an all top 6. This is very impressive. I think
so Jordan and Tom, Ghosts and Tom on the straight here. Can they maybe put a say in pole position here?
Yeah, they need to be careful of the other cars, because there's some other cars going on.
Oh, and there's been a crash!
God.
And that's ruined Tom's lap. So if crash at the end there, can Aspect get past it?
No, if the game gives them good penalties for that, I'm hanging on. I'm gonna sell this game if they get good penalties for that.
Who was that all crashed out?
No, what happened? No.
Fruitful Cook. AI?
No, it was 2 cars who finished the laps. That is a qualifying. Do you want to take away the start or what?
What, the start?
Yeah, the start of the race. Take it away?
Can I take it away? But I will be back in 2 seconds. So you just talk the now, talk through the thing. Please. Oh, I don't know how I spoke there.
That was really good for the entry of this. Let me try to switch from up. It's an all LRL top 6 for TNR. Only have 1 driver in the top 10. Then it's all Nexxus from 8 to 12. Then it is TNR from 13 and 16, Walks in 17, and then Hegel from of the great here. But it's all our own domination at the moment. They got a 1, 2, 3 in last week. Could we see no top 6, which I think it will only be championship and next week so the stuff. Which would be very impressive for certain. As it is a wet race, that could be interesting. It's not on next race, man, maybe, because he's really good in the
I'm back.
So we do have a wet race, so maybe that's why people were trying not to join the end of it, but I believe, or tell me, I'm pretty sure he set his best lap on 5 up over the April, so I'm pretty sure he's going to start on them, which won't be fun. I mean, Brett, okay, how do we make compromise? I'll take away the start today. You take away the start tomorrow and play it around. Cause, I mean, I really will do the start. I can't really.
Wait, what?
As I was thinking, maybe I could just start tomorrow and then you just start tomorrow and play your own.
Nah, bro. I put a lot of effort in this, and starts are important to me as well. But you can have it for free, LRL. No, it's not custom weather.
No,
It's dynamic.
It's dynamic. Unusual, but I mean, Tom has passed his teammate.
I mean, I don't know if it's gonna be. I don't know if it'll be full wet for the race.
I'm not that we were almost it will be. It'll be the first full wet race I'm pretty sure I've seen. In all that. But I mean, the person at the back saying I'm not even saying. He only comes to Russia K now. Well, look at what though. I mean, in the wet, the tires, it doesn't matter how. You want to wet.
We need to keep an eye on gaps here, but getting disqualified on intermediates.
I'm still in the box, but you're not go brakes in the front. It's go past you, do you know me?
So as the cars line up for the esports event today.
Well, we see an all-around domination for whole podium last week. Maybe we'll see them getting top 6 because I believe we're probably wrapping the championship.
Well, can Nexxus or TNR even put a challenge up? I mean, none of the Nexxus guys. Well, I mean, none of the Nexxus guys. Nobody really up there at the top. But 5 red lights are out, and I'll wait for it. Away we go for the Canadian Grand Prix, and it's a good start from Fruitful that will actually challenge R. Kelly, looks like, but no, and it's a Merrick down the inside. Some contact between the LRL boys, but J. Boggin is down round the outside of Jarry. Terror Racer also losing the possession to Nexxus Clone. As we go to the back here, loads of stuff happening. Free wide collision. TNR, it's TNR versus Nexxus right there.
It's chaos at the back.
Hey, if you look at viruses, it just shows you Ollie hits the wall, almost spins out. But let's go back up to the front, and there's a spin from Jarry. Any front wing damage on that Force India? Doesn't look like it.
He's falling down.
Very hectic start though.
It is. You can step out in the left, but Nexxus never. Oh, as Nexxus
Tom puts it down the inside of Fruitful.
It's absolute chaos at the back.
So the LRL boys fighting at the moment.
The Nexxus never putting in the charge for his team. He's looking to get past Terror Racer.
Pantero defend from it.
Defend the two all-around boys just race clean.
If Nipper puts in a good overtake here, it could unsettle Terror Racer's car and also let Frunky by, who is very close behind. But Aspect, if you look at Aspect right on the owner of Nexxus, will there be some team orders there? Is anybody coming into the pits this lap? It's Jarry's. Look at the train from the TNR boys, but R. Kelly getting the start that he needed there. Fruitful challenged him, but couldn't challenge him enough. That's a 3-second penalty for Frunky.
Penalty already. He actually had 1 penalty each. How you done that?
Fruitful losing time to Tom. I reckon Tom might run away with it. We know he has pace around the rain. Just can he use it?
Round the rain, yeah, that's great English.
In the rain then. But Terror Racer is right in the back of Jabogin. Can he get it? I mean, he also has Nipper right up him. And Frunky. Pender Solheim. Solheim.
If one of the next two can get in top 4, I'd say they'd be pretty happy with that, because, I mean, LRL looks untouchable at the moment.
But Jarry needing to fight his way back up here. As a new driver, this is the first esports event with LRL, and I think his first ever esports in general. Now, can he prove himself as Aspect down the inside of Clone?
He's an Iceman, actually.
No, I think Aspect has done a double overtake or something.
I think that may have been team done, being honest.
Because
You have
Jari,
Nibiru walking up the inside of Tower, so he can't get the move done.
quite a lot of trains at the moment.
Yeah, there is quite a lot of trains, but the top four are just, they're all, I mean, the top four are all bolting away, and then it's just this train as Funky, Owen, and I don't know if that's
It's got a very good camera angle there
Oh.
of this three-man train, and oh, in the Renault!
Oh, Nibiru.
That was very close to being out there.
Tower Racer just he's looking for a move on the fly. If he is faster, you could be posting around there, because I mean, it's risky going for him as you can, to be honest. Like, my friend pointed out in commentary when I was doing them.
Oh, and it's Jari on ice, man. Jari gonna try it around the outside, put the pressure on, switch back, but the door's not open. Maybe. Oh, and Jari goes into the grass, and that's not gonna help him. As now you have Lux climbing onto the back of his gearbox now. Can he put a move in here? Jari defends to the inside, but Jari looks to get it.
Easy calls him have a goal on the force and no, there's not. But the force in the Tower Racer runs wide, we'll never look up the inside. No, he stays. Let's keep him behind. But you know, the front three are bolting away from the rest, and Sam Jordan is bolting away from JB.
The top three in a league of their own, especially Tom. I mean, he's catching R. Kelly, but R. Kelly's put it into place as he just got fastest lap on lap 3 there.
This train between Nibiru, Tower Racer, and doing this. Oh, Nibiru, I'm losing it out there. I mean, he always seems to be close on the exit as you can, but I mean.
Oh, and it's a mistake from Jabogin. Can Tower Racer get it up into the hairpin here? Thomas with a 3-second penalty.
And also maybe help Nibiru, because if his car is unstable. Oh, Nibiru really going to the back of him.
Jabogin's struggling.
The better exit than these two, I believe. What can he do in that? Can he maybe get past?
He's closing. Can he get it done? Doesn't look like it.
He seems to get a good exit off the front screen. If he gets another good one, he should be right on the back of him.
But then Toboggan messes up again, so it's Terror Racer actually looking in front of him rather than behind him. And Terror Racer is going to make the dive down the inside. It's a squeeze.
Never looking around the outside. I didn't get this mirror. It'll be a brilliant move on Terror Racer.
But the Renault being squeezed. Contact.
Oh! I don't know who the boy. I mean, I don't think anyone got wind damage.
No, Terror Racer did. There's a bit of a squeeze in the outside, a bit too forceful.
I'm not gonna.
No, it's actually Nibber that's. Oh wait. Yeah, it's Nibber that's lost his front wing. As Tom gets a 3-second penalty.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he's lost his wing.
Yeah, if you look at Nibber, he's lost his end plate.
Oh, well, it seems to be reflecting. His car seems to look pretty stable.
I mean, I thought it was a Force India. As a Force India, that's going to side by side with Thomas.
I'm not gonna be.
No aspects are.
Oh, the Terror Racer going right, and then we could see two Nexxus boys getting past. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna be biased, LRL. I mean, Terror Racer gave him a squeeze. It's not gonna end wrong. I mean, if Nibru backs out there, he's in the wall and probably gets his tire off.
Yeah, Terror Racer definitely has damage as well. Does Nibru come in? No, he doesn't. He stays out. So both of them getting front wing damage out of that bit. Nibru's on the back of Peder so high.
Yeah, this could be for P6. Oh,
contact! Front wing damage.
This didn't end well last time. Thomas has come out of nowhere. It's been a wing sprint, but the team lead is now LT, Tom, and okay, there.
The LRL boys not having the start that maybe they were looking for there.
But I mean, Nibru, he's picked up his pace and what you want to say from last week. And also,
Nibru definitely has front wing damage. If you look at his left wing.
Yeah, I can see it now. Oh, it's not weird, but now he has. But I mean, what he could try, Nibru could try and play his top here. He could try and hold Thomas for Clone and Aska to help them get ahead and then let them keep going. Here comes TNR. Thomas round the outside. And he goes very wide.
And that just lets
Turn
Aspect right
up the
by.
inside.
But no, Thomas gets a very good exit, pushing Nibiru basically up the straight.
They could
As
see to
Clone
the
is
line.
also making a move, or no, Jerry is trying to make the move
Nibiru
on
just-
Clone.
All Nibiru needs to do hold the inside. He's not going to make the overtake. There's no chance of making the overtake. Aspect needs to be careful. They're all so close to there. You put a, as I say, as Andrew says, you can put. I mean, as Martin Bungle says, you can put a blanket on.
Jerry very close to Clone here. Is he gonna make a dive? No, he doesn't.
Here comes Thomas working on Nibiru. Here comes Aspect looking up the inside. Can he get the move? No, he can't.
Thomas needs to get this move done.
This is team tactics. It's smart team tactics for Nibiru, in my opinion.
As most is lost from without front wing damage, but looking out for the team.
Oh my word, that was close.
But just look at the gap here. Can Jerry get by these guys now? Looking for the best exit possible. He's on the back of Clone, and he's actually gonna maybe go for it. No, he doesn't.
So back, if you want to watch the leaders, because Tom right in the back of War County, I'll stay on the.
Yeah, but it's too close here. Tom doesn't go for the dive, but they do switch.
Oh, these are so close. Aspect. It's 3-1 between Nexxus servers and Thomas. They're all so close.
Thomas just can't get by. Never can he get it this time.
And also Jerry as well. He's looking for a move on phone. He can't. I don't think he can get it again. Aspect trying to go around the outside.
It's almost contact. Jerry getting a 3-second penalty.
What you call brilliant racing.
The man is how they've been able to keep it clean. It's very good, and Jerry round the outside. And it looks like Jerry has that move done in one of the Nexxus guys.
Can Thomas finally get the move? Yes, Thomas can finally get the move done.
And that's it, done and dusted. So Nexxus tried, but it's not going to work, and Aspect does a Sebastian Vettel going off into the grass there. As next is Clone gets by him, and Jerry now trying to get in the back of Nibiru now.
Oh, excuse me, we missed it. Tom got ahead of us.
No, I seen it. It was final corner.
Oh, okay. I just thought we missed it there for a minute. What?
Oh, Jerry, you're getting right up to Nibiru's gearbox.
I'm just hoping for the race.
Getting very good momentum. Down the inside.
I just hope for the race and Nibiru can keep Jerry behind. Just for racing sake. Nibiru does get a good exit. He could challenge the Force India going into chicane, but with wing members I wouldn't say he'd risk it. But who knows?
Jerry just on a recovery drive now.
Really risk for his team. As we have the two, Nexxus does making a switch Aspect. Nibiru, is he coming in? Yes, Nibiru is in. But Jordan is a full 8 seconds off fruitful. But he's pausing right up to the back of all tank. These don't took a big gap, they can take him twice. I mean, the gap between all these, the gap between...
Nibiru's in the bets. I would like to see some weather change. As Iceman almost loses it. Clone on the back of Aspect, who's actually losing time to Jerry now.
I believe Aspect of pass, which is a team done move. But Triple on the back of also down our teammate.
Pender so high. Jerry and Thomas is Jerry down the inside. But can Thomas hold it around the outside? He's gonna get the better momentum. Jerry will...
He's got one less half on them tires than everyone else, but here comes Thomas. He's third, no taking the whole before. Don't try it again, no he won't.
Here comes Thomas revving it. Oh! Tank slapper there from Jerry. RK's in the pits. Can he get in front of the Ferraris? Yes, he can. The Ferrari and the Sauber, but Jerry gets it done down the inside and now can move on to the other TNR boys.
Yep.
Terror pushing now, just trying to catch up to Frankie. Next is Frankie.
Never mind. I was wondering my all kind of behind Jordan. Excuse me.
It's been quite a good race. The trains, it was a very like this. It was like this around Brazil, as you raced around the midfield pack. We're all together.
Tell me about it. Max really holding the shirt. That was fun. I'll give it here, TNR boys. This is I think this is
Have a switch.
Virtual crew into the pits.
I mean, I think they held up each other just a tiny bit there, which allows Jerry to catch up a bit more. But they are in the slips from each other.
Wherever Fruits will come out, we only come out ahead of 1K, we only come out behind his teammate. This will be close.
It's going to be quite close, actually. Yeah, I think Fruitful has it. Yep, Fruitful has it. Oh, he does. But it's a lot closer than it was.
Exactly. Oh, Fruitful absolutely get a huge tank buffer. Oh, next one.
So after Pinder, Solheim and Toboggan done that switch, it looks like Toboggan cannot keep up with his teammate. And is now falling into the clutches of Jerry.
Yeah, but correct me if I'm wrong, we do report him into the after this, do we?
No, we don't.
Oh, okay. Jerry catching up to the back of JB. What can he do? Very bad camera. No, battles unless you want to do between Nexxus boys, but I don't know. As LTU Tom implicates, where will he come out? Where will he come out ahead of the rest? Can he stay out? No, he's gonna come out with only, doesn't he? Oh, he will be fancy.
I mean, I would really like to see it dry up. Just add a little bit more space into the race, but to me it doesn't look like it will be happening.
Tom and OK, this will be close. The gap is close, and what it was, there is a yellow flag here, that is for TNR Hegel from the Herbert team. As it Nexxus was having a switch, calling and aspect switching, to try and go on for Thomas, but it doesn't seem like it's working. As Jerry's on the back now of JB. He's closing down from wide open now, just for under half a second, in fact, 3 times on the gap. We see him move soon from the LRL driver. Oh, there's a half an hour, that's an half an hour. But look at LRL, Jerry and JB as they're coming through if we can. Oh, did he make a mistake? He's gonna go in there.
He keeps doing that, he keeps going wide into corners. I think it's just a mistake. Maybe not got his brakes on the right settings. But something is happening because he keeps doing it.
Yeah, he's trying to get the better run, but I mean, the gap between OK and Tom, I mean, it's causing a lot. It's now under a second when it was actually quite a big gap. So Zagos is in. Where can he come out at this point? He's gonna come out close to this battle between these guys. Okay. Jerry looking for a move on JB. We'll get it into turn on. They're close. They're made. Oh, they've made contact. Zagos falling down to 10th, but people are making a pit stop. There's TNR and
Jerry
and JB.
Oh, crossing over the grass just to make sure. Toboggan not giving any room. Maybe a bit unfair. I'm not too sure though.
Yeah, the yellow flag, that is the sorry,
that's Jordan isn't where he wants to be, and I do not know what.
No, it's because he pitted, and then everyone else they just feel.
I know, but he doesn't want to be where he is at the moment. A lot of traffic. Nexxus boys could hold him up here.
Then you suppose they do that for him.
Yeah, which I'd take it they will, definitely.
Oh, and JB runs wide in the hairpin. Now Jerry to get very close to the macron, but I think they made a little bit of contact. I'm not 100% sure. Yes, you can. There's Jerry, go for the move. Excuse me. Oh, as JB runs wide in the corner of the chicane, could we see Jerry make a move? As Jay goes to past home, will we see Jerry go to move up the inside? No, not as TNR Thomas comes into
It's
the
Jordan actually got past Clone, but
next
Clone sends it back down the inside.
I mean, that was never happening.
It's a switchback from Clone, maybe? Nope.
Aspect looking for no.
It's just like something is trying to happen. Wait, Clone getting a very good run there.
Jerry's trying up the inside, but cannot get it again. Watch out for Clone. They go for the move. He's there. He's there. Oh, I mean, that was never on. If they made contact earlier, I don't know. Anyway, back to Jerry and JB. Coming into the game, JB again making that mistake and losing a lot of time on it. And also, he might have. This battle could be helping the Nexxus boys if that's what they do.
Definitely.
Mechanical shot just in the back. Oh, Jerry losing the back end, but landing the hold up. Can he get a move on TNR JB? These two have been in battle all race. He's gonna go for the move into the chicane. They're close. They're very close, and JB gets time on me. I mean, he shouldn't have, but I mean, they're never gonna hold it on this sort of thing.
Unless you had this man Clone comes into bits. So the race is starting to thin out now, but we also have now Terror Racer, the other force in there, catching TNR virus. So a recovery drive from Terror Racer. Can he get some points?
TNR, no, can't get enough each other now. But Thomas and Clone, this is what I'm interested in. They're trying to catch up to the Ferrari driver, and Clone gets ahead of Thomas. That is big for them.
Could that mean Aspect might also get the move done?
Yeah, that could mean that as well. Terror Racer on virus. There's your server side into the chicane. Terror Racer with a brilliant move round the outside of that chicane. That's a move I haven't seen. I must have seen all of them.
Don't remember seeing that in this game at all, but Virus tries to attack, but it's just gonna let Nibiru by.
Yeah, it's just gonna let Nibiru by. They want Terry fast enough to
now we're gonna see.
He wants to win for Troy, but we only get the win.
I mean,
JB, I think. The JB interface will need to come out.
I mean, you can watch Nibiru and Terror Racer because these two were the ones that caused the incident with each other and got them both front wing damage off.
Nibiru will be hoping to get ahead of JB. It will be close, same with Terror Racer. But no, I think JB had to stop going because he's been held in the fifth longer than he should be. And I think that will mean Nibiru, yeah, he does get out ahead. Will Clone even jump him? Well, that's interesting. Clone has kind of got himself back into the race. Can he jump the Ferrari or JB?
Oh! Thomas
very
getting very close for comfort there.
He jumped the two Ferraris. That is brilliant by Clone to get in that position.
Now it's just Clone getting the back of Nibiru and Terror Racer.
I can't lie to you. I think the two Ferraris have had an answer in there.
That's definitely not what they would be wanting.
Okay. I wonder where we see Johnny come into this team. 342 in.
Oh! Tom's out!
Where's that? I thought the chicane, I believe. What happened? Where's this at? I think we lost it in turn room. Because I mean, but we're all 342. Oh, 342, I was still used to change the front wing, I wonder.
Very specific car.
No, there wasn't. I don't know what.
And it says it passed it, so is it maybe been on the straight?
I don't know.
I don't know what's happened there.
Oh, I feel bad. Oh, I see virus going to down there. I feel bad. I mean, if Aspect was, I'm pretty sure Aspect was just past the picture, might say we can't come in. And now that promoter Jay goes up into the next second, as of course, first one to come in for win damage. What's happening at home now? That means
very confusing there.
Oh, we're back racing as JB and Clone. They're fighting now. Oh, JB, no! They're squeezing each other, they're flying around.
Oh!
They know where I'm giving them.
Oh, but contact, and that's front wing off for Clone.
I mean, JD, I'm gonna leave the blame there. There's more contact, there's more carbon fiber.
Both of them were being very aggressive, and then Clone just went very late in the brakes right behind them. So I don't know if that was on purpose, just out of frustration, which happens. Frustration happens, but try and not retaliate like that.
Virus is gone. I mean, Tom, that's a big shock. Jordan will get up into his next second place now. Aspect is in, and so Aspect will come in. Well, Aspect come out. Could he maybe come out ahead of Clone? All of them, I think he will, you know. No, Aspect's serving a drive-through.
Clone round the outside of Thomas. That's a very weird move to make in the final corner.
I think Aspect was serving a drive-through. It's not lucky. He didn't come in for your cars.
But look at the amount of time Clone's lost.
JB, oh my god, calm it down. Oh, there's wing damage for Thomas. Funky right on the back of these two now. Funky, you see, I mean, I'm pretty sure Clone before how aggressive these are for fun. Funky, mate, keep it careful.
Teams will be talking here after this race, it looks like. Clone gets...
Funky right on the back of the Ferrari, and because of that wing damage, you'll go round the outside and make the move stick. Good move by the Red Bull. Squeezing the Ferrari, hard but firm.
If you have a big battle here. Oh, and JB! Huge dive there.
You should cut the corner, surely.
Surely it's not about that. He has to have the possession back there.
He has to give the position back. Yeah, no doubt. Well, I can see why doing that, man. I can. If I followed him up, I would have done that as well.
Keep that clean.
JB should be giving that position back. I don't care if he's
there is a 3-second penalty. He's trying to catch on to the.
Squeezing. Oh, JB, what are you doing? I'm sorry, JB. JB is being too aggressive, in my opinion. This race.
Definitely, I will be having talks with the Esports Honours, and Clone will give him the biggest squeeze known to mankind, and Frankie will also take him around the outside. Very well done. Very well done from the Nexxus boys. Frankie gets let go. Oh! JB just... I wouldn't even call this aggressive, he's just trying to get the move done. He looks like, oh, yep, gap, look at that gap.
And then someone else has the wing damage. You know, I've done my job.
As we actually look at Fruitful on J Ghost.
Yeah,
and Jari and Terror Racer.
Here comes Clone on JB. Oh, JB's cut it again, that's a fun down. After Nibbler will be let through by his Nexxus teammate. Then Nibbler will go off to Thomas.
Oh, and
there's a big ball from Nexxus. I think that was more letting through, to be honest.
wait, did Lux hit the back of Thomas there?
I don't know, definitely saw Kevin Clever. Yeah, Nexxus Iceman come out in the middle of owners. He might come out ahead of all of these guys. I do live in the P7. I think he will, you know. Yeah, he will. Nexxus Iceman has performed a miracle. To say the least. It's going to be costing himself and Funky, but right that way, he hasn't got this done yet. It'll be costing himself and Funky. He's going to get the move he does. Nexxus Iceman is performing an absolute miracle.
A very good strategy then from Iceman, staying out in them tires for 18 laps, or no, sorry, 19 laps.
Missed it. Super cool, big pass, but Jari and then TNR. I mean, I'm pretty sure if I will get a top 5, I think that Rox is championship. As Terror Racer getting
oh, Jari, big dive!
Yeah, big dive up the inside.
Locking up to try and get the car slowing down as much as possible there, but it does get the car alongside him enough.
It's a good move in fairness.
No, it's from quite far back though.
The blue one, JB, you know. You've already killed one Nexxus driver, don't do it again. What happened on the straight? I mean, Cole was already on 7, literally squeezing them over the wall, and JB was down on this. Otherwise, you will have to have serious chance.
Uh,
Here comes Nibiru. I mean, Nibiru, you can see him was like, that's the only way to do it. The goal to the inside race.
Never already had his wing taken off this race.
Nothing.
Switchback, though, very good switchback, but don't get the speed.
No, they're doing a very nice move from Nexxus further. Nexxus, I mean, they've had a good race this race.
They put on a good show.
I mean, that's all that matters for me and you up here. Okay, this is a good show. Nibiru and JB absolutely killed that thing. I can tell you now. Thank you, can't tell me. Nibiru looking for the move on JB. Colin and Lux, we're following at his teammate Bond.
Ollie on the back of Thomas.
We don't care about fucking position, do we?
What's happening there, Never? Not on. Talking now about Lux. On the back of Clone.
I'm saying Colin for another for next site.
Maybe in turn 1. I mean, he's not close enough yet.
I think it's probably gonna be because Terror Racer on the back. He's probably gonna do it so he doesn't lose much time, but also Lux can get ahead of him.
Terror Racer could be set up for a very good race right here. Very few last laps.
Maybe we come down there. Jordan could be falling into the clutches of Jerry soon.
That's a good point.
They won't have time down there, so no one's winning a lot.
Never's closing in on Toboggan.
Yeah, bro, I just have 2 words here. Be careful. As an ORK in again. This will cost them.
Never getting a very good run there.
No,
Can I get it down the inside? No, I can't.
One Cameron coming in, it's still been 2 seconds ahead. Actually 3.5 basically.
Still intermediates. For the race, that's quite big, especially in Canada.
Imagine if it gets one draw with 2 enough to go. DNF will become flying. Here comes Nibiru trying to farm in and moving JB. I think he will, it will give him the good old squeeze if we don't have to go on the Verstappen squeeze.
That's over.
Yes, you want to get out there and not be near JB again where we could be an accident this race.
Could you look at penalties by any chance to see how Jerry's penalties and stuff are?
Jerry has 6, Jordan has 3.
Right.
Is JB has got back past Nibiru? Mistake? I don't know.
Don't know, but that's costing him. But let's look at Terror Racer. I'm gonna keep on board with him here as he's getting on the back of Lux.
I don't necessarily care if Nibiru makes a mistake. It's entertainment for me and you up here to see racing, so we'll take it any day of the week. So, I mean, LRL put it. It's an LRL top 4. LRL domination. You want to put it that way? Again. At the moment they're in the top 4. I mean, they are on top 3. They have no podium last week. They set to do one better than this week. Nibiru and JB not pushing it to the start, I think. Oh, it looks to make a mistake and I'm telling you, she gets to the P11 now.
He's at 1 place from the points here, and Clone does have wing damage. You can see Clone is taking him wider lanes so he can cut in with that wing damage. I'm noticing that there.
Yeah.
So definitely trying to cope with it.
Nibiru right on the back of JB in again.
Putting the pressure on.
Excuse me, I've been coughing a lot today.
I didn't even send off. Call yellow flag somewhere.
I saw Kevin Ferguson, but Terror Racer and Clone will get the move one. Terror Racer wants him open to the punch.
There he is. Now he's gonna charge down. Even he could even get
There goes
Iceman here,
Olympics.
maybe P6 for Terror Racer if he keeps up the pace.
There goes Olympics. Well, this one even likes Iceman and Clinky. I think I come up behind them, but I mean, never know.
I mean, this is it's a strange thing. Well, it's a strange thing from Jordan to go in the pits there. Oh, that may have been his front wing damage.
Oh, and next making a swap, Iceman letting Clinky through, but never working on JB again. It's hard racing, but just
Never.
don't do the squeeze you gave to Colin, please. Oh my god. I mean, every time Nibbler and JB go side by side, I'm looking around, I'm kind of scared.
Can I get this? Oh! Very close. As Ollie and Thomas do switch, as Clone comes into the pits.
Oh, Nibbler.
That's just allowing Terror Racer to catch up.
I mean, he'd be taking that anyway.
Oh, and here goes Nibiru. He has the better run, he has the better speed. Can he get it done? Finally in the hairpin. Down the inside.
Every time. Oh, JB needs more room.
He's had the foresight.
Every time these two go side by side, it kind of scares me.
Every time they go side by side, they end up losing it. But here goes round the outside. Can Nibiru get it? It's Renault versus a Ferrari.
Don't risk this. No,
gonna just get the better line, his switch back. Better drive, he's gotta get it in turn 1 now. He knows Terror Racer is chasing him down.
No, dive it if he has to get ahead of JB, and then or get it. No, he won't. This is all helping Terror Racer.
Oh, look how much he's gained.
It was 1.3 at the end of the last lap. It was a beautiful helicopter shot of these two. Nibbler's right on the back of JB.
JB doing that again.
He's slowing down. He's really trying to causing them to run around. Now Terror Racer, you could see it going. You could see it doing me. Or they're trying to chase him. I mean, what they're trying to hold him when he's flexing.
I don't even. Is RK had a penalty this race? Like, he's had a good race.
Oh, he only has 2-1 actually, in fairness. Nibbler looking for JB, but I mean Terror Racer is here to pick up any scraps, any leftover pieces if you want.
Terror Racer trying to come back in the slipstream.
It's been a decent. I mean, it's been a great recovery from Jared back on the podium. It's been a great recovery from him.
Definitely. But Terror Racer's the one that got the front wing damage, wasn't it? Oh! Contact! I thought that was going to be a spin. I think Terror Racer also thought that.
This is slowing Terror Racer down. No aspect is right on the back of these two.
It's allowing Iceman to get away now.
And also, it's allowing aspect to catch up, so. Excuse me. Here it comes. Everyone looking for the move.
Oh, Terror Racer getting another penalty.
Aspect is here to pick up any scraps from the beast. He's 9 times back, but I mean, with the mistakes JB's making, he'll be on the back of them in no time.
Oh, Nibiru. That very odd place to get speed from, but he's gonna get it down the inside. Can he get it this time? It's a big squeeze. Terror Racer gonna just put it in the inside, but not gonna get anything out of it yet.
I'm scared for.
It's like Nibiru doesn't have enough pace in a straight line, but it's a squeeze from JB. He's gonna wait for it. Terror Racer's gonna look for the scraps here.
What a move by JB to keep that. That's a brilliant move.
But it's Terror Racer now.
Oh my god, 3 more points on. Calm it down. As Aspect is here to pick away scraps. I'm gonna go 3 more. Aspect needs to be careful now just in case. He's got up the inside of Terror.
There it is. Nibiru's off.
Oh, I don't know.
Goes off circuit for some wide.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's JB.
Right, Terror Racer, is he just gonna finish it here? Oh, into the wall! But he's having none of it. He just dives down the inside.
I feel bad for Colin.
I feel.
I feel bad for the two Nexxus boys having to do all this, especially Nibiru. Like, he lost 3 positions for being screwed.
I never just need to do it with Terror Racer just done.
Yes, nice.
And there's the first 3-second penalty for RK. Is Purple had one?
I
think Purple had just to.
I don't want to swear on stream, but like, basically Nibiru needs to give him a fox. Basically, just sugar them inside. Like, what kind of aggressive he's doing, mate? You show the aggression back.
Look at just the gap that Terror Racer's got already. It's just showing the pace of JB that
he. If I was never around, like.
Would be fuming.
No, if I was never around, next time I got a chance, I'll take him in turn 1. I'd straight off, bye bye, straight off track. You know. So this is beyond ridiculous.
Put him in the wall.
Walk out one up.
That's right down to clone, so.
No, literally, the squeeze he gave Colin was absolutely mental. They wanted straight in literally.
That's when Clone should just slammed on the brakes and took his rear tire off, you know.
It looked like he was saying hi to the fans, that's the course he was. And he eventually hit the barrier. Oh,
look, already a 2-second gap from JB to Taro.
The Nexxus boys need to play this smart. They need to try. If I was Nibiru, if I get a chance to the turn 1, just come alongside them. I'm on the inside going into turn 3. Into the wall you go. He always seems to get a better run.
Oh, never gets a penalty.
He gets the better run. Can he finally get Nibiru if you ask him, like, force him off track? He doesn't go for that's interesting.
At least never has been clean about it. Oh! Every time a gap opens there, but they just don't have the grip to get it. Terror Racer, blooming catching Iceman.
Everyone has 4 times.
Oh!
So he's just fine.
Blocks out.
To be fair, Nibiru has 4 times penalties, so he's just mainly hoping for the sake that we can get him and then help Aspect get him for Nexxus.
Looks like Jordan or Ghost can't. Petting maybe just wasn't the best idea.
I think he has to, because that's what he should have made, to be honest, personally. But the only thanks I can give to JB is for the entertainment. Apart from that, I don't really have anything else to say.
It's like, we'll be seeing you in the stewards office.
Yeah, I'm guessing you're having a word.
Oh, more Frankie!
No.
Iceman actually went underneath his car there.
The Nibiru's hit him. It's absolute calamity for the Nexxus boys. Oh no.
Calamity! Frankie bends it.
I'm sorry if my voice got very high, you know. I haven't hit puberty levels yet, so that's happens. Oh my word. That's a big crash.
He was like, for a while he was wedged in the wall and his tires were raised. But his car was like under the wall basically. And then you just seen the Iceman's helmet just ding off of him.
Bro, I love your voice crack, I'm just gonna say that.
Right, okay, yeah. But this has helped Terror Racer overall. Look at the gap that he's got now to Iceman.
Jordan, let me just make sure. Yeah, Jordan at the moment is in the range to beat to make it an LRL top 4, which will better than last week.
A penalty.
It's
6 seconds for him.
It's gone from good to bad from Nexxus, but
so
good to bad, but now it's gone from bad to absolutely. I wouldn't say shocking because we have Iceman.
Jordan's in the position to get P4 here.
I just said that like 3 seconds ago.
Yeah, I was just making sure.
Yeah, you're always gonna make sure, you know what I'm saying?
No, I didn't. I heard you, but I thought you were talking about. Wait, what's Terror Racers? Let's see how Terror Racers is, because we know he has lots of penalties.
And that's just saying he's up the he's nearly up the behind.
1, 2. Oh, he's only got 2, so 6, and then Iceman has 1.
Yeah, so that's TNR from the phone probably. But I mean, JB is let's just say he's been the controversy of the race.
Look at him at Jordan's pushing now.
Here comes Terror Racer on the back of Nexxus Iceman.
RK getting another penalty.
Let me just check. This is 2. So I was just thinking maybe get to the hook come out of my charge and get a 2 seconds. Well, that won't happen.
I think R. Kelly deserves it though. After his recovery drive from last week and controlling the race this week, he's done well.
Here comes Terror Racer on Iceman. LRL Nexxus around the outside. I mean, hopefully these two can be cleaner than Liberal and JB. And Cole for that matter. Here comes Terror Racer. He will try and get this move done. He will get the move done on Nexxus Iceman. But now Jordan on the back of
Pender's so high. I think it's Peder Solheim. I'm sure there's meant to be a name in the back. Oh! That's when you know there's a clean driver. He moved there, so there wasn't collision. I'm talking about Peder here. He's seen him and he moved to the left, right.
I mean, Jordan. You've seen how bad the move around the outside of the king.
Can I get it? He forces it.
Oh, time penalty. Now this means Jordan will have to get past Edison if he wants. So, get ahead of this
There's been so many penalties this race that I think I'm not going to be taking penalties off of people for running wide or something or getting squeezed, because it's just happened to so many people that
Terror Racer needs to get 3 seconds clear of Nexxus Iceman in the lap, about a lap and a half that remains for him. Because he has one extra
Jordan.
Now Jordan has to get this move. Oh, okay, never mind. So Terror Racer will probably fall down. P7.
He put up a good recovery drive. I mean, P7 still where he wants to be.
But Terror and
Jordan is what it's about right now.
Or Kelly will come to start the corner. I'm going to stick him there this one. Here comes Jordan on the back of the center, but he's not close enough. He needs to make this move soon.
His final lap.
I'm pretty sure Jordan knows where calm down is, in my opinion. If I was him.
Oh, very good run. Here we go. He puts into overtake. And it looks like he might get it done.
Make it an LRL on top here. How do you do it? Up the inside.
Gives him the room, but pinches it and gets the move done, and it's sector. It's not Jerry. Suffered full is Thomas.
It's for Nibiru and Owen, I think. Yeah, Owen's out.
Oh, Ollie's out.
Watch a race winner. I mean, I don't think anything good better in the corner.
Oh, more. But we're going to watch him come out to the lane. It's been a dominating race from R. Kelly and definitely deserved it today. Very good drive from R. Kelly there. Fruitful follows us behind.
Very good drive from the LRL boys in general. Top 4 should be unless, you know, we see a bottle. Try Jordan and pick on a corner. Okay, we're doing. Stay looking in, we can get a position.
Keeps it calm. Pedersolheim. Oh, gets a penalty. 5 seconds stop and go there. And that could let Terror Racer by.
He's going off, you never know. No, it doesn't.
Let's see where Iceman is. 5th!
Oh,
Jumps up to 5th. So very good result.
If Terrorist didn't get time penalty, it would
Nexxus aspect.
Yeah. If Terrorist didn't get time penalty, it would have been all.
And Thomas is going to round out the top 10. He's had quite a suffered race today. But Thomas stuck in and he's managed to get a point out for TNR. So it's going to be 10th and 9th, but JB might have penalties coming his way. And then Pedder's putting up a dominating position there. That definitely he deserved as he held it basically all race long.
I have to run this all here. Thank you for having me.
So that was a very good race there. Another LRL victory it seems, and it looks like it might be rounding out the tournament there. I don't know the current points, but Aspect has no penalties there, but driver of the day, I'm having a look here and it might have to go to Iceman, Pedersolheim, or R. Kelly for like managing to control that race, and definitely someone you wouldn't expect. But that was a very good race, and I don't know who Francisco Camacho is, but I see it. And it was a good race overall. Can't wait for next week round Australia. Nexxus seemed to have a good pace round there, and you could see Nexxus maybe pull out the victory. You never know. But I mean, I would like to see a bit more competition up at the top. Definitely needs a bit more competition, but I definitely do suggest to tune in next week. But thank you for watching. We'll see you next week for LRL Esports competition. TNR versus Nexxus versus LRL. Thanks for watching, guys.